In Palestine and around the world. This did not start. On October 7th. The Palestinian people. Have been resisting. And have been mourning. For over 75 years. Just yesterday. Was the anniversary. Of the murder. Of a 16-year-old. Palestinian boy. Not in Gaza. Not even in the West Bank. But in Jerusalem. Muhammad Abu Khder. Say his name. Muhammad Abu Khder. He was kidnapped. By settlers. Who shoved gasoline. Down his throat. Before they burned him alive. One of many Palestinians. That have been tortured. That have been killed. That you did not hear about. Before October 7th. That did not cause. The international outrage. The world should have had. From Palestine. Should not have taken. 40,000 lives. Live streamed on our phone. Blown to bits and pieces. With bombs marked USA. For us to be protesting. We have to stand up. We have to make it clear. This government does not represent us. Our politicians don't represent us. From the city of New York. To all of the USA. We will not forget. Every aider and abettor of genocide. We will not let those. Who stayed silent. Comfort in their complicity. As long as the people of Gaza. And oppressed people around the world. Continue to suffer. At the hands of the USA. At the hands of Israel. And all of their allies. We will be here. To remind people. What it means. To stand for humanity. To stand for justice. It is our moral responsibility. It is our duty. To be doing this. More than any other people. Around the world. Because we live. In the belly of the beast. We live in the country. That manufactures consent. And manufactures bombs. And manufactures everything. That is causing this genocide. Right now. It is not enough. To stand against Israel. We have to stand against. U.S. imperialism. Which all Palestinians. Understand. Is complicit. In the reason. Our people live. Under genocide. Under occupation.